morning, everybody. It's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a lovely package from Blesket Canada. So I have here this box from Esterbrook and TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. And I'm actually filming this as a voiceover because the original video that I recorded did not have sound. So here I am again. So I am here showing off this beautiful, beautiful box that Helen decorated herself. This holds the Esterbrook Estie. And what I'm saying here is basically that I think that I was not originally going to purchase this pen, but with all of the previews of this pen, but also knowing how hard Helen works for her dream collaborations, but also how hard Helen works for the planner community, I just couldn't pass up this amazing collaboration that joined the planner community and the fountain pen community all together. So here I am showcasing this beautiful pen as well as the blotting paper. I purchased these from Blesket Canada. I ordered them Wednesday, they shipped Wednesday, and they arrived Friday. So very, very quick. So now just going into each of these products here. First, I'm going to show you this lovely box that this product came in. So I am just loving all of the detail that Helen put into all of this, like the brown foiling or the copper foiling in here, and all the illustrations, like her stickers, the coffee, the pen. It's just beautiful. And then I love how it looks like a chest of drawers, and then a lovely note here from Helen with her little pen, as well as the date of her 9-year shop anniversary. But look that her emoji has a little pen, and then the label. And then on the side, it looks like it's little drawers as well. And let's go ahead and pull these out and show the pen. And I'm so excited because it comes with this sheet of stickers of her emoji, as well as the fountain pen and the fountain pen ink. And this is printed on washi sticker paper. Love these. These are so, so cute. I'm so glad I got these. And then what else comes with it? You've got this little envelope that has the Esterbrook warranty QR code that you scan, and then a little black cartridge. So for anybody who isn't familiar with fountain pens and you want to start using it right away, you can stick this cartridge right into your pen. And then here we are, taking the pen out of the little Ziploc bag. I love that there's a Ziploc bag just for fountain pens. And here we go, put everything back in the box that I don't need right now. And then let's look at this pen. I love the color of the body, the solid beigey creamy white color. And then you've got the cap down there with the Esterbrook logo, as well as the resin done by Jonathan Brooks. I wasn't sure how I would feel about this because from far away, it kind of looks like it breaks up the design, but it's actually really, really well done. And then when you open up the pen, the grip section is this wonderful coffee, caramelly, orange, white resin. And the one that I have here, I've seen so many different ones. The one I have, you can see blacks and oranges and browns and whites and shimmers. It's really, really beautiful, and I feel like I got a great one here. And then as well, look at the emoji on the nib. How cute is that? And then when you close the pen, this also has the cushion cap in the cap. Oh my gosh, my brain. And one of the things I love about this pen as well is just how classic this looks. So then what I'm also going to show you here is the blotting paper. I didn't get a chance to order the ink, but I'm okay with that. But I absolutely love blotting paper. I use it on a day-to-day basis because, well, I risk smudging everything, and I always just feel better being able to have blotting paper. And I love that these are all designed by Helen. Look at the detail that goes into these, the coffee. And then I'm actually going to show you here that there's two sizes that come with this blotting paper. We first have this size, which is more like an A5 slim size because it fits into my A5 notebook here. So it is like an A5 slim size, which is perfect for me in my journals and my pen and ink journal and my notebook. And it comes in those 3 designs. And then you have the 2 smaller ones here that have the perforation so that you can put them or cut them into 3 smaller sizes. So you can use them in, a passport notebook or a pocket size notebook. But I love that you get the variety of sizes here. So I'm looking forward to using those. But like I say, I'm a big fan of blotting paper. It really is one of my most favorite accessories for fountain pens. I have this Herbon blotting paper. I also have some more Esterbrook blotting paper, and I use it daily. So I'm so happy with these accessories. So now let's bring back this pen here. And I'm just taking a look at this pen again. I'm really, really excited to add another Esterbrook Estie to my collection. Oh, you hear Lucy barking in the background here. But I'm excited that, like, for such a beautifully designed pen, this pen actually does post. And if you are a poster, this actually is a good size pen for posting. It secures securely. It secures postly. Oh my gosh. And then one of the great things about the Esterbrook Estie is that push cap, oh my goodness, cushion cap mechanism that prevents the ink from evaporating. So there is no air leaking out. And this pen just fits so nicely in my hand. I am a big fan of the Esterbrook Estie because, well, I have so many. So I'm going to show you right away here all the Esterbrook Esties in my collection. So the most recent purchase we have here is my Esterbrook Estie in Tortoise. And then I have my Quirky Leaf. And then I'm going to pull out my Lilac and my Blue Moon. Let's move the box over here because I need a little bit more space to be able to pull these all out and line them up. But oh my gosh, I'm loving my collection. And then I'm going to pull a couple more. So I have here my Honeycomb and then my Petrified Forest. I'm just loving this rainbow here. So then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just look at all of these Esties, but I'm not going to weigh or measure them against any other pens that I have in my collection because I do have quite a few videos out there regarding my Esterbrook Esties. So I will leave a link in the description for a few of those videos down below if you want a more detailed review of the Esterbrook Estie. But now let's go ahead and find an ink to pair up with this pen. So I've pulled out my pen and ink catalog, and I'll leave a link in the description to the video of how I organize this. But I'm trying to find the best ink for this pen. And I was thinking originally that maybe an orange that matched the orange bits in this resin here, but I'm really, really not too sure. So let's go ahead and see what other inks would match with this. So I'm looking through the different yellows. There weren't really any that were yelling, screaming out at me or jumping out at me. But I was thinking originally of Diamine Brandy Snap. I thought this one would be a really great match because look at how the browns and the oranges work really, really well together. I just thought this would be a great, great match. But also it's an ink that I'd received recently and I really do want to try. And then I'm thinking what other inks could possibly go in. So I looked through the different browns that I have in my collection. Maybe Robert Oster Cafe Crema because I mean it is a coffee pen. It is the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I was thinking Robert Oster Van Pen 86 because Helen's from Vancouver and this ink is from the Vancouver Pen Shop. But then I'm like, I don't know, like maybe Weeping Willow because I love how that matches the cream color of the body. But it really was a little bit more difficult for me to find something that really matched because there wasn't an exact brown or copper or orange that really worked well with this. So I was thinking of Diamine, this milk tea, possibly. I don't know. There's so many different options. And I like that because I don't feel like I have to just stick to one kind of ink. I thought Van Diemen's Aria might be a good one, or even Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil. But I don't know. I think after looking at the orange and the resin, I'm going to go with Diamine Brandy Snap. So here I am in my Hobonichi A5 notebook with 52 GSM Tomoya River paper. And this is where I keep track of all of my pen and ink acquisitions. And then the stamp here is from Everyday Explorers Co. And I've left a link in the description to her shop. So now let's go ahead and course, I'm going to use the blotting paper so that I can write without getting the oils of my hand onto the paper. So the brand is Esterbrook, and then the model is the Estie, and this extra fine nib is writing so smoothly. The nib is extra fine, and the color is TCMC, the Coffee Monsters Co. And it is inked with, I just had to check the box to make sure that actually was the colorway, and it is inked with Diamine Brandy Snap. Love this. At first, I said I was not going to buy this pen. I was not buying another Esterbrook Estie. I really didn't need another one since, well, I already have so many. But I love the neutral color and the neutral colors of this pen. And I just had to think about what I was writing for a second here. And owning something that Helen created is just that much more special. The extra fine nib is so smooth. I always love my extra fine nibs from Esterbrook Estie, and the pen is so comfortable. I know that the Estie always works for me, so just doing a few figure eights and downstrokes, side strokes, upstrokes. So there is my new pen from the Esterbrook, or from Esterbrook, as well as the Coffee Monsters Co. I am in love with this collaboration, and I'm so glad that Helen got the opportunity to be able to create something so dear and so special to her. And I'm very grateful that I was able to purchase mine from Blesket Canada and that they were able to send it so quickly. I'm just in love with this, and I'm so glad that I now have this Estie in my collection. All right, but that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching and have yourselves a great day.